Hello everyone. So today I'm excited. We are going to make more shelters, 48 hopefully. And I'm not sure if I'm going to deploy them today. I will try. But for the most part, we're going to make the shelters. And this is the last time we are going to make shelters on Atrox, right? So after that, we are going to have 1,000 shelters on Atrox, which also means 1,000 power, right? Nothing in the game needs 1,000 power, right? So there is that. Um, what I will do after that, not sure, but certainly I will go to Silva, grab the hydrazine jetpack, take some pictures, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's make the shelters. Last batch on Atrox for sure. Let's get into the game. So here we are, as usual. This is where we currently are. 959. 959. I'm so excited. Oh, my research is empty. I will have to go and fill this up. So the printers are standing at the ready. Everything is ready to go. And while this is going, let's fill up the research. What do we have here? I don't know. Maybe here I will start. They look a little bit greenish when you unpack them the first time. So we currently have 1.6 million. There you go. And again, I mean, we have 1,000 power, right? So it doesn't matter what we run here. It's always going to be great. So today, definitely, we're going to make the shelters. That's inevitable. Maybe tomorrow we will deploy them, and the day after tomorrow, we're going to watch this from the air. I will take like all the hydrazine to Silva. I mean, get some hydrazine from Silva. Just checking the printers here. If everything looks good, we're looking good. Perfect. The plastic always takes a little bit longer. That's just how it is. And what works best if I just stand here for 20 minutes while this thing is producing shelters, because if I go anywhere else, there's no gravity. So the game does not animate gravity unless I'm around. You actually can see that if you die twice. Bryce actually pointed that out. So you die twice, right? Your first backpack has all the good stuff on it, right? And then the second death, the backpack actually disappears, but the items form on the floor. And unless you approach the location where your backpack used to be, the items are just kind of like all bundled up together. As soon as you approach that location, the gravity is being activated and the items start spawning and they just fly all over the place. We've actually seen that in a previous stream. It's interesting. I wish gravity would be always everywhere, but that's not necessarily always the case. So we have to deal with whatever we can. So this is the last batch I'm going to make, the last batch. So there's this guy here. There's also this guy. Do we have any empty ones yet? No. This guy is still not printing. Come on. Nice. How many zebra balls can you see? This is a large city. Is there like a way where I can see my face better? Need to make a screenshot here. So like, is that stuff on his face moving? Because I'm looking over here. So it seems to be animated actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the game is still pretty smooth. Bryce was wondering if there's any lag. Not really. Of course, I'm curious to see once we have 1,000 how it looks from space. It's just going to be like a huge patch. I mean, Atrox is a planet, right? So there's a lot to go. Do we have any plastic? No, we do. Yeah, so this is my spot where I'm waiting for the crates to drop. If I don't stand here, the crates won't drop. Looking at the sun is really cool. So I actually looked at BattleTech. I played the tutorial mission and I played the next mission. And I don't know if it's that interesting. The problem that I see that somehow I don't like for some reason is that you have those mechs, right? Those like robot suits that you're sort of driving instead of tanks. The other non-player characters actually refer to them as tanks sometimes. So you go into battle. It's up to 4 people on your side, and as far as I can tell, there is no real limit on how many opponents you will have. But there's always 4 on your side, right? And so the missions get harder over time because there could be like 7 opponents or something like that, right? A bunch of buildings that shoot at you and things like that, right? So yeah, he blocked it now. So the problem that I'm seeing that I'm not really all that happy with is that of course your mechs will get shot. And at the end of the mission there is a repair phase. And sure, the repair phase has a time, I understand that, right? And if the actual pilots get injured, there is sort of like a hospitalization period as well. However, what makes me unhappy is that the repair of the mechs costs money. I mean, in-game, just virtual game money. And the completion of the mission, you get a reward, which is items and money as well. And what I fundamentally don't like about this is that this guy here is blocked, but we don't have any plastic to give. That obviously need to get shot, right? Because you're like fighting other robots. So that makes sense. And then you need part of that money to restore your robots and make them functional again. But what I don't like is that the better you perform in the game, which has a luck component, right? The less repairs you have to do. So it's sort of like not necessarily a fun game in the sense that you can just do whatever you want, right? Like in one scenario, I blasted all my weapon systems at the enemy mech and completely destroyed it. I mean, probably 3 times over. But the problem is that um, that I overheated. And so the result of that is that now my repair bill is higher. Which is something that I don't like. But because you sort of get punished for having fun. I mean, in Astroneer is not a game where you get punished for having fun. You can clearly see that. I mean, for the most part, maybe if you do like super crazy things. Like the 2 people that cut a planet in half. So you can go on YouTube and watch that, right? They just cut it in half. I don't know. Maybe their safe game is going to be a little bit of a problem now, right? Because they have all this like customization to the planet. I don't know, but I don't like that sort of like the principle that if I do something that is fun, then the game is harder. And that is sort of like a direct result in BattleTech. That if you do things that are sort of like gung-ho and you're going for like, the coolest effect, and then you have a higher build. I mean, maybe, in the end, because I'm just starting, right? My gear is abysmal. So maybe later on, right, money is not much of an issue, but I still sort of dislike. We're all Dunsky here? Yeah, I think we're all Dunsky. So can we do a Swapperino? Yep, we can. So I already know that 2 of these I will use to make hydrazine on silver. I have a hydrazine automation there. It's pretty simple. The only challenge is that I wanted the hydrogen to be in a medium fluid and soil canister. Oh no, in a medium gas canister. And if I just put it on a platform, it doesn't work properly. Like the atmospheric condenser doesn't drop it on the platform. It just doesn't work really well. So I had to make like individual platforms and like step by step just take it, the hydrogen, and move it into the chemistry lab. By the way, I noticed that Joe is calling it the chem lab. If you ever hear that, Joe, please don't do that. I know it's sort of like a fast way of saying it, but this is not Fallout 4, where the player, uses drugs. So I don't like when people call it a chem lab. Just say the word. It's like, how often do you have to say it, right? Even if you make a special show just about the chemistry lab, you might have to say it 5 times. It's not that big of a deal. Just say chemistry lab. So the plastic, of course, is a little bit lagging because the carbon has to, the organic has to be smelted into carbon. So this is why we have always a little bit of an abundance of silicone on the other side. Because the silicone, you just make it from methane, and this planet has methane, so it's like not an issue at all. Oh, this guy here got a little bit confused. A little bit confused. I will help it. There you go. I don't know how long this will take. I will measure it today. Oh, Bryce asked me to check something. How long it takes to get into the game? I said it was 20 seconds. It's less. But I mean, before loading the game, the entire load process, because you have the progress indicator, right? Where it has like, now it will get, no. So there's the progress indicator, right? So not counting that, for me, when I load this save, there's the progress indicator, and then it stops. And it hangs there for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. So the entire load process is, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds, because the game is just really abysmally slow when it loads stuff. I could check CPU during loading, because maybe what it does is it builds the vertices in the world. So I can actually also show, I can do that super fast. I mean, there's no lag whatsoever. There was a little bit of lag when the crate dropped. Ooh, I'm dizzy. Don't look at this. It's just too much. Ah. I mean, there's lag every time you enter the rover for some reason. I don't know why. Even in multiplayer. Who's waiting? Oh, we are waiting for plastic again. Yeah, it can't pick that up. But it can pick this up. So this is the same save game that I used for the Holiday Cheer event, so Atrox core doesn't have much Astronium left. There's that. But now I'm thinking shelters is a valid power source that shouldn't be ignored. You guys should really look into this. There's nothing, absolutely, completely nothing wrong with having like 20, 40 shelters, something like that, instead of RTGs. Right, because you can make, I mean, you need the chemistry lab, and you need the atmospheric condenser, so you're sort of like at the end anyways. Now you could make RTGs. But, you know, maybe making RTGs, you need resources and stuff like that, right? I forgot what you need. Whew. And I have an old graphics card. I mean, not super old, but I think it's a 980. Are we waiting again? Yep, we sure do. And this one is waiting too. I don't know if something bad happened. I think it did. I think maybe the guy positioned something underneath. I will check it out. No, positioned right here. Nope, looking good. The other arms will actually position also when you are holding something. It's not attached. They don't care. They don't care. I was worried that because I accidentally moved it a little bit, that something was positioned underneath it. Yeah, and I mean, you know, You don't have to do this like super crazy automation here for shelters. If you just want to make like a batch of 48, it takes 5 um, fluid and soil canisters. 5. 5 is not much, right? I mean, one of these has like 12 on them. And then you have 48 power just continuously. Dunsky. Problem solved. Forget extra large wind turbine. Forget extra large wind turbine. You're like Dunsky. When do you need more than 48 power, right? Not that often. Let me see, how long have I been streaming? 20 minutes now. YouTube is confused again. It says I've been streaming 11 minutes. What's the quality? Yeah, because this auto arm can directly position it here, so there is no problem. Let me see. I need to move maybe a couple more. No, don't come back. Come on, position it. Yeah. I mean, I could make a bigger hole, but the problem is I occasionally fall into this hole. And so that would be a little bit of an issue. There's a lot of things that are not ideal with the automation. That there's no gravity, there's one thing, that the printers are bugged, is one thing. Generally, I think also the auto arms could perform a little bit better. Nope, work. All of them printing? Yep. Are we running out? Not necessarily. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of work later. Dear lordy. So what are we doing here? Buy boxes. So this looks like Home Depot. Actually, Costco maybe. Oh, no, no, don't you all fall. That would be quite terrible. You always have one plastic and one left over. How are we doing? Okay, relatively. No, yeah, sure. So we're basically running out slowly. Yeah, here's the one plastic and silicone that will be left over. So these are the last printers, the last prints to be printed. But I can actually go and start collecting salt canisters on the other side. So when I go over here, there's a chance that there's no gravity, and one will complete, and you guys will be able to see that gravity doesn't work. That was close enough for the gravity to be animated. These crates have a little bit of a music that they're playing. It's not very exciting music. It's more like a marching band. I don't know if this was like the slowest way of doing it. That's a possibility. Let's look at my garden here. It's crazy. All those plants were from putting out the shelters. So that's nuts. That's a lot of seeds that were like left over. And I just decided to plant them there. Okay, they all fell. Alright, let's check real quick. Man, they're still working. It's like 6 almost. Okay, so I think we are looking good here. Let's do some crate delivery here, right? Why not? The surfing though, the surfing is real. This is already too far. Just anywhere, son. Yeah, there is good. So I don't even know where we left off. I know this is a little bit tight here due to the hole. What's the rover do? Did you guys see that? The rover is possessed, no? I think after this we should be good. Alright, awesome. Excellent! The rover is possessed. Well, that's a possibility. So we did this all with the soil on the first cavern layer. Wow. Did we sort of... Stop. Did we sort of finish this here? Looks like it. Maybe we need to go all the way around. I forget, right? Because this is just a game, so I don't know where I left off before. Oh no, here. Might be a little bit too close. So this is a front. Let's get the back going here. Yeah, I wish System Era would have like events every 2 months. I mean, it doesn't matter what event it is, you know? Could be spring event, spring festival. Doesn't really matter. Anything is better than nothing. I don't know if it takes like a lot of effort to make events. And it doesn't have to be like, you know, fancy stuff like, where is it? Oh, it's far away. Fancy stuff like new, you know, items, new things to produce. It doesn't have to be like that, right? It can be something simple. Just collect something on the surface. Good enough. Dear Lord. Alright, good enough. This planter, it doesn't attack. So I guess I will just leave it. Doesn't attack, then I have no reason to get rid of it. I still have the purple because I need to click on something. And you can click through clouds. Oh dear Lord, you guys see that? Packages are like animating. Crazy. We really haven't tested this much. Oh, there's like a little ledge, so it doesn't want to go there. Alright. Yeah, I will stay, when I go and get the hydrazine jetpack, I will take some stuff to Silva. Bring some hydrazine so that we can fly up and take some pictures. I'll do that tomorrow. Alright, give me this thing here. I thought I had you. Oh no, it just lit up, but I was too far. There's still a lot of bugs in the game, you know. So actually on the system error forum, there's one person that is reporting bugs. I don't know if that's just a volunteer. He or she's doing a great job. Yeah, I mean, imagine having to do all of this without oxygen, right? So having oxygen is really nice. I know, I can't do that, I understand. You may have to do one more row or something like that, you have to see. So when I died last stream, I didn't get respawn in the last shelter that I entered. I didn't get respawn at the core. That's a favorite. And I didn't get respawn in the last shelter that I manufactured. So there's that. UPS delivery. Right. Now the rover is like a little bit stuck there. This is somewhat tight. But it's doable. Just need some dexterous fingers. Maneuver the rover. Checking stream real quick and boink. I'm not even looking where I'm going. I'm just looking over there. Yeah, there's a little bit of a crease. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, I started doing this because I'm doing the holiday cheer event. I got a lot of silicone. I didn't know what to do with the silicone, right? Most of it actually, I built something and I scrapped it. The titanium and the iron, I just built medium shredders and scrapped those. I built medium storage silos and scrapped those. But with the silicone, I didn't know what to do with the silicone. So I made like one shelter just to see how it works. And then I realized that the shelter gives power. Right? It gives like one power. So I'm like, oh, sweet. So on Glacial in the back, I just started making a couple shelters for fun. And, you know, because my score was 362,500 in the holiday cheer event, I got a lot of silicone. And I ended up making 47 or 74 shelters, something like that. I forgot exactly how many there are. Just on Glacial from the silicone that I got, you know, for free from the event. Didn't know what to do with it. That happened. Maybe this guy here. So I don't know how much I like Battletech. Maybe because I'm poor. It's not that exciting. or I have this bad feeling about, you know, if I do something in the game that is sort of fun, shoot all my rockets and stuff like that, then I have a higher repair bill. It feels kind of not okay. But maybe the higher repair bill is just, you know, how I'm seeing it because I'm poor. I like when the game does that. It's like I'm perfectly positioned. I open my terrain tool and then it adjusts the camera. So this plant here doesn't attack. I don't know why. I mean, I have some theories. I have some theories why the plant does not attack. Because it is stuck. Oh. Let's aggravate the plant a little bit, but I want to be able to get back up here, so let's do like this. And then let's play with the plant. No, no, it attacks, it totally attacks. Oh, you know what happened? The Eghorn thing disappeared. The Eghorn thing disappeared. You still can hear the plant sizzling. Oh my goodness, I need to go all the way over there. Maybe you can give me a boot? Nope, not good enough. Hold on, I don't want to die here. Whew! I mean, we still had a tiny little bit of supplemental left. You can still hear it sizzling. Where's my research item? There, right? Yep. Oh, it's one of those. Those ones are awesome. Check this out. I didn't know they had sort of like... Is that normal? You still can hear the plant sizzling. I didn't know the Crusader had a beard. Anyways, fine. I'm not that picky. The rower pulling it off though, but not angling properly. It has some... Maybe I should do it shorter. Yep. So I don't know why the Crusader had like a black beard. Maybe it's an evil Crusader. You know, because it has a black goatee. The plants that don't actively attack me, I don't do anything with them. It's fine. There's some airtime right there. I mean, you know, I don't even bother turning off because how much is it? 2,585, 90, something like that. And whatever we can't do here, we take the silver. Oh yeah, let's plant the flower. Maybe here would be good. Nice trick. Let's see how that looks like. Nope. Denied. I mean, you know, Atrox is a difficult planet, but after having 1,000 power, it's not that difficult anymore, you know. I can't believe I didn't notice that the acorn thing is gone, and the plant was now attacking me. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Because when the plant was inside the acorn, those things out there, it did not attack. He was perfectly happy. Oh, okay, like this. Oh, good enough. So now there is a permanent sound effect of the plant. Good enough. Alright, good enough. Whee! It's a large structure, man. You can't even see the end of it. It's okay. It is possible that I'm not getting... No, I'm still getting oxygen. Yeah, that like 1.5 second delay. Not super sure. Come on. So there's a little bit of an elevation. We're going to take care of that next run. That happened. Perfect. Man, on Silver we tried the rover with the hydrazine thruster. It works really nicely, but unfortunately it uses up a lot of hydrazine. We did only like a couple of jumps. And we were out 3 canisters. 3 canisters of hydrazine. You should use a little bit less, I feel. Oh, sun must be coming out. The shelters are turning off. Oh, what did you think you're doing here, son? Good. Checking cables. I think this is picking up. It's a huge structure. Can't even see that far. We are like close to the entrance here. Okay. Nice turn. That's funny. Alright, let's do a jump. They're always awesome. They should make a different attachment for the crane, where you can grab stuff and put it in a shredder. And they should make more things shreddable. Like when you get a Excel research item container, the floor plate is not scrappable. And it's not dynamiteable also, so they should make more items scrappable. Also the shelter should be scrappable. You can't package them, you can't explode them. The shelters are forever, like a diamond. See how the game always adjusts my camera. I don't know. Maybe I want to wait here a little bit to deploy the next one, then go around. Because there seems to be like a little bit of a gradient thing developing. Must be somehow in a bad angle or something. So this is a back. Let's make this a front here. Perfect. And these ones go to the end. So this used to be over a valley, but now I paved over it, so no more valley. Funny. How did I do this? Yep. Okay. Is that the right one, or maybe one more? Yeah, I'm thinking one more. Thankfully, you get oxygen aplenty. Oh, I'm stuck. Nope. I got unstuck. And here will be the new row. It's also nice that the building makes sort of like some soil around it, so you can actually use that soil to drive. Sort of comes with its own highway. Didn't quite make the curve there. I was looking at something else. Okay. There's still quite a few. So Novus, we made 233 shelters, I think. And then we started this big project here. I got stuck a renode. Whew! Was worried there for a second. You go and fool yourself. Yeah, we still have that sound effect there. gas cloud that the plant is making. I really should work on getting this cleared out here. Wow, the airtime on the rover is real. Good enough. Nice sun, huh? Beautiful. Atrox is the closest planet to the sun, so it should be, you guys saw that? It should be also the hottest, in theory. It's the first time that I'm actually looking into this valley here. Really interesting. So let's make this a bag. Okay, hold on guys. I think I have a mail delivery. False alarm. No mail delivery. It's just my neighbor having fun. I'm actually expecting some replacement light bulbs. Alright, back into it. So, was this Coolio here? Yeah, it was Coolio, maybe a little bit more like that. Check stream real quick. Yup, looking good. Check out this nice beachfront property here. Nice, huh? You get a beautiful view of the crater. Some mushrooms. Some mean plants. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful game. No question about it. It works when the sun is up, it's really nice. Too bad it doesn't have any resources other than gas. Well, it has a lot of astroneum, so that's a reality. I probably farmed an easy 1600, 2000 astroneum on this very planet, in this save file. I'm looking at other things. I need to enjoy the game too. I'll just make shelters here. Can I get this guy here? Yes, there was a little bit of a possibility to get it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a crinkle there. I'm going to fix that. Come on. Oh man, I don't know, concentration lacking, something like that. What is going on here, man? The camera. It's just easier to do this jump here. Didn't quite. I get too much speed there once I hit the ground. See those packages? What the heck are they doing? This game is like activating gravity all of a sudden. The packages are flying all over the place. My wife is dehydrating apples in the kitchen. We have like a machine. You slice the apples into slices, pretty thin, and then you use the machine to dehydrate them. I'm interested, curious how it will look and taste after it's done. Okay, good. Yeah, I wish there would be like an event, you know, every 2 months or so. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Put like some collectibles in the game. You know, those toys are fine. And it's have us collect stuff. You know, why wait like 6, 9 months before the next event? I remember last year, was it last year or 2 years ago? They had the soccer event where they introduced the big soccer ball and the goals. It doesn't have to be content, just use existing stuff. No, existing stuff is fine. The dust is real low. Seeing it adds up to 3, so 6 more. Oh, that just happened. Six more and we are done. So I will end the stream after that. I was wondering how long I should go, but we'll deploy 6 more. Fortunately, this is not like dangerous, like collecting the research items below. Which reminds me, we should actually go downstairs and get some more research items. There's a bunch more left. Just have to find the right tunnel again. Okay. Gimme. Gimme. I mean, I could pack the shelters like infinitely tighter, but why? Why go for this pain? Anyway, it's fine. So this is a back. This is a front. I'm not sure what's going on. And I didn't connect it. Okay. 3 more. So yeah, what happened is that me making setting up the shelters and the shelters making soil removed that acorn-shaped item, and the plant was freed. And this is where the plant started making gas again. Oh, I'm not getting out of this curvature. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Any more packages? No, looks empty. It was a little bit dangerous because the game could stuck the rover into the shelter. There's like an interesting reflection of the surface. Last 3 shelters. You already have 1,000, by the way. We already have 1,000. Are you guys excited about the March update? With the large, extra large wind turbine. Interesting concept. I wonder if they will have like a large generator. Because we don't have one. Maybe tomorrow's stream I should have the headline be 1,000 power, not 1,000 shelters. I just had that idea. Because people may think like 1,000 shelters, so what? 1,000 power? Yeah, 1,000 power is pretty cool, dude. So I probably want to go and get the research items, why not? But not today. Looks pretty empty. During the day it's really awesome. So let's go into the back. Let's fill up these guys. This one here is a different item. See, a round shaped item. I'll take it to silver. Also a round shaped item. Also a heart shaped item. Right now, for the final one. It fits. It fits well. No problem at all. No problem at all. It fits well. Hold on, I need to get rid of the zebra ball. For 5956969. Let's do some maths here. So we have 1007 minus 96. Oh, minus, hold on, 48. Is 959 we started with. I already forgot. 959. And now we have 1007. And it fits well. So no problem, no bug. No bug detected. Of course, if it gets, 10,000, then probably it's not going to fit anymore. Or it will make what I've seen games do too, the display, the numbers will just shrink to fit the display. So that is pretty cool, huh? Let's see, anything weird here, anywhere? No, it's looking good. It's looking good. All the auto-arms already. Yeah, beautiful. So maybe one thing that we could try is... Oh, because we need to go to silver anyways. Yeah, I know. Let's get that attached to the rover. I mean, I could get more soil, but I can also get soil and silver. Should I bring the paper? There's no real need, but then what else will we do? Just for tomorrow. I need a little bit of soil, just in case. I want to do some digging. We'll turn the rover around. And park it somewhere here. Perfect. Good enough. So that's it for today. I'm going into the spaceship to take a nap. Yeah, tomorrow we go to Silva and actually probably just go downstairs, get some research items and do that kind of stuff. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I stream every day, and I only play on stream, so if you want to get notified, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bell icon will give you the notifications, and then we can play on stream together. Thanks so much, everyone. See you guys.